it because you can get back down. Is mine? Oh Lord. Girl, I know I'm not back to expose myself. Like, why do I keep doing this? Okay, anyways, girl, we're gonna get right into it. These are all the hygiene mistakes that I have made in my teen years and even up until adulthood, up until a couple years ago, and even summer up until a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, you know. But I'm gonna let your mind wander on what I figured out when. I'm not gonna expose myself that much, but I am going to definitely be honest with you guys and tell you guys what I have struggled with and what works for me now. And it might conflict with some of the things that I have said in previous videos, only because I am human just like you. I'm learning and I change my mind on things, and sometimes I'm corrected, and you know, that's okay. Like, we live and we learn and we change things up. So let's get straight into it. I don't like to, you know, do all that talking. Okay, so I don't really have anything in like a specific order. Maybe I should have did that because that's more professional, but I'm not a professional. We're just gonna chit chat, and I'm gonna put things on the screen so you guys can like keep track of what I'm talking about, so I don't keep rambling and stuff. So one of the things that I have struggled with in the past is body acne, for sure. If you want to watch my specific video on body acne, I'll put it somewhere up here, or you know, wherever it goes. But body acne has a lot to do with my lack of confidence, especially with having my shoulders out, my back out, my back out, you know. Sometimes I want to wear a little backless dress. I can't do it. So that's one of the things that I've been working on, is my body acne, and specifically on my back because that's where I get it the most, and also my chest. Like, I even have something right here, but we'll get into that. Anyways, I'm gonna give you a couple tips on oral hygiene, showering, a couple tips here and there about, you know, washing your hair, your face, whatever. It's just kind of go, you know, anywhere, and that's just how this video is gonna go. One of the things that I did not do is like washing my towels often or switching them out often. And that includes like body towels, face towels. I don't use face towels anymore, but when I used to use face towels, usually it would either be a specific face towel, or I would just be using like my body towel to like dry off my face or whatever. And that caused a lot of issues, especially with bacteria. So in your towels, the more you use them, the more bacteria is on them, especially if you're not cleaning yourself properly. And that is another tip for later on in the video. But one of the things that I did not do is switching out my towels. It's so important for you to switch out your towels regularly. I would say 1 to 2 days, once every 2 days. I know that sounds like a lot, but towels are so inexpensive, especially at Walmart. Get you a couple good, you know, rough towels. I don't really like those soft, plushy hotel towels. I don't like those. It doesn't make me feel like I'm getting dried off, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm getting, I don't know. It's not for me. Definitely wash your towels often and switch them out often, because the more bacteria that builds up, the more issues you're gonna have with your body acne, and it's just not cute. It's not fun. It's not the vibe. So definitely switch out your towels. Okay, yeah. I definitely used to use highly scented detergent and softeners, and I have stopped completely using. I don't use it on my towels, sheets, pillowcases, underwear, bras, t-shirts, gloves, nothing. I don't use it on nothing. I use only unscented, free and clear washing detergent, laundry detergent, and I will usually use a like vinegar. Usually use vinegar, unscented washing detergent, and hot water to do my laundry and stuff, because all of those scents are really causing your skin to break out, and I know it does for me. And I was allergic to specifically Tide when I was younger, and so I know I think my mom had to buy a different detergent for me or something. I can't remember, but when I was younger, I used to break out really bad, especially in my nether regions. Like, if you know, obviously my underwear is getting washed with everything else, so definitely don't use any on my underwear or anything else for that matter, because any scent just really causes my my body acne and, you know, inflammation to just flare up immediately, and I get really itchy, so I might be allergic to it also. But yeah, that's one thing I definitely had to stop doing, is using highly scented detergent softeners. I don't use any dryer sheets. I just use like dryer balls. I don't even put essential oils on them, just because that causes oil stains on my clothes. I don't like that. I don't use any scented detergent. I used to use, I mean, the scent beads. I used to use, I mean, all kinds of scents just mixed together, and that was just making my body itch, girl. It was not fun. So if you have any issues like me, definitely see if you can cut down or just completely eliminate any scented products that you're washing your clothes with, and see how that works for you. I'm sure you'll see a difference within like a week or two, I promise. Spraying perfumes on my skin. I do not spray any perfume on my skin anymore, and I recently started doing this just because I started thinking like, dang, like why do I keep getting this chest acne? Like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, you know, XYZ, but I'm still getting this stuff on here. And so I was just getting very frustrated and very confused about what was going on, and I figured out, I was like, it's probably because I keep spraying my body with this, you know, body spray or whatever perfume I'm using. It's just not necessary, and it doesn't even last on my skin. For me personally, perfume or anything doesn't last on my skin anyways, so there's no point in me spraying it. It fades off in about 30 minutes anyways. It don't matter how expensive the perfume, I promise you. So I usually just spray my clothes, and obviously the clothes and the fibers in your clothes are going to hold in the scent a lot longer. If you imagine how, if you have sprayed your shirt with something, like maybe you went out or somewhere, and after you wash it, you can still smell it faintly. So it's always going to be in the fibers of your clothes. So just spray your clothes and you'll still smell good, like, and probably even better because it lasts longer. Not stripping my towels. So stripping your towels, and I talked about this in that video that I talked about my body acne and, you know, tips for body acne. I definitely did not used to strip my towels, and I did not know that you were supposed to. I talk more about this in that other video, but really quickly, I'll just give like I'll tell you guys what it is. So when you strip your towels, when you don't strip your towels are getting all the oils, dead skin cells, water is getting trapped in there, lotions, whatever you have on your body is getting on that towel that you're using maybe out of the shower or before you get in the shower. Maybe you're just kind of lounging around in it. It's getting trapped in those fibers of the towel. So if you don't go, so no matter how many times you wash it, it's always gonna, and it's also gonna be filled with laundry detergent on top of all that other stuff. So the more you wash it, it's not coming out. So what you need to do to strip your towels is to just wash them in hot water. One cycle with hot water and vinegar, and then another cycle with hot water and baking soda. It doesn't matter which one you do first. It's just, you gotta do both. So once those are done, they will come out squeaky clean, actually clean, like genuinely clean. They're not gonna have that soft, like filmy feeling on them. I know you like, y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. We hear usually. I feel like we hear. So y'all know what I'm talking about. That filmy, waxy feeling on the towels, and that could also be causing a lot of bacteria as well and a lot of body acne. So make sure you're stripping your towels, okay? Okay, so this is controversial because in my last video, or my video before last, I was talking about how I use an antibacterial soap, and I usually use Dial. Now, I have discovered a new soap that I can use that is specifically good for body acne, and also with, you know, thoroughly cleaning my body, because I do not like using just Dove. Like, I love Dove to the ground, girl. Love Dove to the ground, but I don't feel clean. I feel like I smell good, but I don't feel clean when I use that body wash. So I really wanted to find something that can do like a 2-in-1 type thing, so where I feel clean and I also am getting that antibacterial, you know, properties for my body acne. So I found this on Amazon, and this is an all-natural tea tree eucalyptus aloe body wash. Girl, I've been using this for a couple days. I think I got it probably like 3 days ago, and girl, when I tell you, oh, okay, if you don't like tea tree or eucalyptus, it's not gonna be for you, girl. It's not gonna be for you. Go ahead and scroll. No, but seriously, this is so good, and I feel so clean and I feel moisturized after. It doesn't feel like my skin is stripped like it does with Dial. Now I love Dial to the ground, girl, but my skin do be a little dry. It do be a little flaky. So, you know, what I would usually do is use the Dial soap, and then I'll use a moisturizing body wash after. But that's just doing too much in the shower for me. Like, I don't know. I love a good shower, but sometimes I just want to, you know, get in, take a shower, get out. You know, I don't want to do all the extras. So this has helped me with just cutting down my shower time and just cutting down those extra steps that I gotta do. This stuff right here is amazing. It's gonna be linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to get it. They also have other scents. I really want to try the tea tree passion fruit, but I was like, I don't know how that's gonna smell. Anyways, girl. Next thing, not washing my back thoroughly. Now, I know y'all gonna be like, now girl, how you 28 now? You ain't been washing your back thoroughly. Now, don't get on me, okay? Don't get on me. You clicked on this video for a reason. So let's talk about it. I have not been washing my back thoroughly, okay? And when I say thoroughly, I mean really getting in there and washing, spending time. Like, don't just, you know, try to reach back there. That's why you got to get the African net sponge. I'm going to put it in the description below, but I also put it in the other video, my other video, about just overall hygiene and stuff, you know, being musty, right? That African net sponge stretches out so far, and I can get my back, and it exfoliates as well. So it's really getting in there, and it's really like cleaning my skin, especially with this bad boy. Ooh, wait. Anyways, girl, I love it. I'm sorry. I can't wait to take a shower now. Like, I'm so excited. I love showers in general, but with this right here, it just makes it feel like a spa. Like, anyways, definitely wash your back thoroughly. And also, make sure you're washing your back thoroughly in general, but also make sure you're washing your back thoroughly after you wash your hair and condition it, because the chemicals in like your conditioner and shampoos can cause back acne. So it's like, dang, I can't win for losing. Like, it's always something. So what I have been doing when I wash my hair in the shower, because that's pretty much the only time I wash my hair is when I'm in the shower, because it's just easier. I will flip my head over and just wash it, rinse it out, put the conditioner on, flip my head over, do the rest of whatever I gotta do, flip my head back over when it's time to rinse, and then rinse it out that way. So nothing is touching my back. So I can just avoid that at all costs. Now, if you have maybe a disability or something, or, you know, back pain or something where you can't flip your head over, just make sure that after you rinse out your hair from the shampoo and conditioner, that you wash your back again. So maybe you washed your whole body while you were waiting for the conditioner to set in. Make sure you wash your back again. Just do it again, just to be safe, so there's no extra residue. Yes. And also make sure that you are rinsing out your hair thoroughly from the shampoo and conditioner, because that can also cause dandruff if it gets dried up in there and you'll wash it all out. So that's just a little extra something to give y'all. Make sure you are using separate razors for your intimate areas and anything like your underarms and your legs. I even would say that you should use a different razor for your underarms and legs. I don't know why, but in my brain that just makes sense, and it just feels cleaner for some reason. I don't know. I think it's the deodorant and all that. I'm like, I don't really want deodorant on my legs. I don't want that. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Something in my head just, it don't sound right. So I definitely keep a separate razor for my legs, and then I have a separate razor for my underarms and my intimate areas. So I just think that, I don't know if there's any science behind it, but for me, I just feel like that reduces the amount of bacteria, because I am super prone to razor bumps, and I am trying to do any and everything to prevent them. So I do not switch my razors out. I don't switch out my razors out. What? I don't use the same razor for my legs that I use for my intimate areas. It just seems more practical for me. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. So also, overusing a razor. If you don't use that razor about 3-4 times, girl, it's time to switch them out. It's time to switch them out, okay? It's time to, all right, let it go. I know you connected to it, and you know you feeling, you know, real connected to that razor, but I need you to switch it out. I really do. It's not safe to use a rusty razor. A rusty razor can kill you, literally. Like, I'm not joking. So make sure you are checking your razors before you use them anyways, and also make sure that you are switching them out often. If you use them, I would say up to 3 times is good, especially for a disposable razor. Now, if you have a more high-end razor, you know, just go by what the package says, or, you know, what the website says or whatever, and follow that religiously, because you do not want to get, okay, you don't want to get sick, and you don't want to, you know, be out here down bad. Okay, make sure you're switching out your razors, not using a tongue scraper. Now give me some grace. I have definitely been brushing my tongue since I was a kid, but I've been brushing it with my toothbrush, and I always thought that was good enough. But then I started seeing these tongue scrapers coming out, and this is just within recent years. And so I feel like there wasn't no tongue scrapers out when I was a kid. I'm sorry, does anybody else feel that way? I feel like there was no tongue scrapers out. Did they just come out with that? Maybe this is a butterfly effect situation. I don't know. Anyways, definitely make sure that you are using a tongue scraper, okay? I don't care where you get it from. Amazon, Ross, TJ Maxx. I got mine from Marshalls, I think. I think I got mine from Marshalls. I mean, anywhere you can find a tongue scraper, go and get it, because you can get back down. Is mine? Oh, Lord. Okay. Make sure you get back there, and make sure you are really getting in the back of that tongue, because that is where the bacteria is. Not using a mouthwash for the recommended time. I know y'all thought I was about to say I wasn't using mouthwash. I was using mouthwash. It just, you know, I rush through everything, and so especially with mouthwash, like I'll usually just, not usually, okay, usually swish it around in my mouth for a little bit and then spit it out. But you definitely need to use it for the recommended time. I think it's usually about 2 minutes, 1:30, something like that. Just swish it around in your mouth, gargle. Gargling is important. It gets all the bacteria along with a tongue scraper. Baby, your breath is going to be chef's kiss all day if you use a tongue scraper and you gargling. And you using that good mouthwash. I use TheraBreath. Okay, where my TheraBreath girlies at. But I also like Smart Mouth. Smart Mouth is that girl too. She looks expensive though, so you know, I get her when I can afford her. Definitely use a good mouthwash that, you know, Listerine is also good, you know, but I just really like TheraBreath because it is really 24-hour like protection as far as your, you know, breath and all that stuff. So yeah, girl, make sure you are gargling. Make sure you are using the mouthwash for the recommended amount of time, and you should be good. On top of all of that, floss. Flossing is so important. I cannot tell you how important flossing is. All of the things that I have mentioned are important as far as oral hygiene and all of those things, but flossing, that is like, it don't matter if you tongue scrape, it don't matter if you use the right amount of mouthwash for the right amount of time, your breath is going to smell if you are not flossing, period. You need to floss. I floss after every snack, meal, taste of something. I floss all day. I feel like that is like a relaxing thing to me now. I did not used to floss all the time. I used to floss here and there when I would remember to floss, and that was when I was like in high school and like, you know, a little bit of college, and especially when I was a kid, like, girl, I was not flossing. At most, I was rinsing my mouth out, brushing my teeth, you know, using a mouthwash, but I was not flossing as much as I should. Flossing is so important. You have to get the stuff out of in between your teeth, because your teeth, you got food in between your teeth, and you're not flossing, that's getting caked up in them gums. You can get gingivitis, girl. That is not cute, and that is not what we doing for summer. Okay, we are not out here smelling musty, and we are not having stank breath. So you need to make sure you are flossing and take your shower. Take your shower, sis. This is important stuff, I'm telling you. I hope you're writing this down. Not wearing sunscreen. You need to wear sunscreen. I don't care if you black, white, purple, brown. Let me see you touch the ground. I don't care. You need to be wearing sunscreen. If you outside, if you're not outside, if the sun is out, you need to have some sunscreen on. Okay? I was trying to make something rhyme, but that didn't work for right then. Use some sunscreen. It's very important. Okay? I don't care what color you are. Yes, you need sunscreen. Yes, you need sunscreen. Okay? I'm gonna get real close to the camera. You need some sunscreen, sis. Yeah, go ahead and put it on. I know you forgot to put it on today. I'm gonna give you a minute to go ahead and put it on. Okay, let's move on. Shower immediately after working out. And when I say immediately, I mean you need to be able to fly to your house. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, do not go anywhere else after you are working out. Don't be sitting around kikiing by the car and, you know, talking about, you know, whatever you doing this weekend. Tell that girl, tell that boy, look, I gotta get in the car, I gotta go home, I gotta take a shower, okay? We can continue this conversation later over some lunch or a little, you know, little mocktail, little cocktail, something. But I gotta go home and take a shower. Respectfully, you definitely need to do that. Do not sit in clothes that you have been sweating in. That is a breeding ground for bacteria. But we all knew that, right? We all knew that, right? Y'all taking a shower after y'all working out, right? Right? Okay. I'm just checking. Sitting in wet clothes or bathing suits. I have always done this, especially as a kid. As a kid, oh my gosh, I would sit all day in some swimsuit. I don't know what it was. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Like, nobody told me there was anything wrong with it. So I just, after you get out the pool, like I live in Arizona, so we was always in the pool as a kid. So after I got out, you know, now we making forts. Me and my friends making forts. And I'm still in my swimsuit. You know, like from 5 hours ago. It sounds bad, but in reality, like, I didn't know. Didn't nobody tell me nothing. Ain't nobody told me nothing. So I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that you need to be switching out your clothes. And if they're wet, you need to switch them out. If your underwear is wet, you need to switch it out, okay? I don't care how it got wet. I don't care what happened. I don't care what you're doing. You need to switch out your clothes because that is also a breeding ground for bacteria. And especially with pool water, I just feel like the chemicals in the pool and the pH of the vagina, they don't marry well. And I don't know the science behind that either, but in my brain, it don't sound right. It don't sound right. I mean, y'all let me know. Does it sound right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, last thing that I'm gonna tell you girls is I used to just dry off my hoo-ha with the body towel that I was using, and I stopped doing that. Just like I stopped drying off my face with my body towel. This is another thing that I'm just like, I don't have no scientific proof behind this stuff, but it just don't seem right to me. I just feel like I should just use paper towels. It just seems a lot cleaner to use paper towels on my intimate areas and on my face. I just feel like those parts of your body are very delicate and very prone to like bacteria and stuff. But that also, it goes into, you know, you really need to have a clean towel in the first place. But I'm saying, like, even if you can't get the clean towel, like, just use a paper towel or use a tissue or something and just take care of those areas. Because if you are getting out of the shower and you're not drying your hoo-ha thoroughly, that is also a breeding ground for bacteria. And, you know, you can get, you know, some infections and some smells and some things that are not so great. So make sure that you are drying yourself thoroughly down there. Make sure you are drying your face off with a paper towel. There's so many things. I tried to think of like a good list. I didn't want this video to be an hour long, so I thought of a good list. I might come out with a part 2 if I think of some more stuff, but that was the stuff that I could think of for right now. Let me know what you guys do. Let me know what mistakes you've made, and let me know if you can relate to the mistakes that I have made. Like I said, these are all mistakes that I have made myself. Truly, honest to God, I know I was exposing myself. Hey, this is for the greater good, okay? This is my channel's for. It's for the greater good. I'll expose myself and y'all get some help. Y'all get some help from me. Y'all get to feel seen and heard, and you know, this is a safe space. This is a safe space. Y'all let me know what y'all struggle with in the comments. Let's chit chat in the comments about it. And just let me know how you feeling, what's going on. Are you having any issues? I'm not a doctor or anything, but you know, I can definitely do my best with trying to help you with anything that you have questions about. If I don't know something, I'll just tell you I don't know, or I will research it first and give you my best answer, give you my best, you know, whatever I found. So yeah, girl, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next video. In the comments, girl, let's kiki, let's talk, let's you know, let's have some fun. Thank you, girl, for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you watch my other hygiene videos, my other videos that I got out there. I don't just do hygiene, you know, I'm a multifaceted queen. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, go ahead and comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.